Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Tuesday, March 19th, 2019. I'm Linda the Lightworker and this is Desi. Look at this little guy. Look at those eyes. Oh my gosh, he is a Mr. Cuddle Muffin and he likes to hug and hang on. If I could only show you, his tail is wagging and wagging and wagging. Anyway, this is another of my little loves. I'm gonna put him down if I can unhook him. Okay, there you go, sweetheart. Go lie down. Anyway, that's my other little guy where I am now. In Santa Fe, and I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so let's jump into the cards. I'm doing the same thing with Instagram, putting the cards in front of my face, so just bear with me. So we're starting off today with this walking away. Oh my gosh, this is the card that says you can let go. You can move on. Today is moveon.now. It's like you can do it. You can do it. It's time for you to move on. You're ready to walk away. And notice when you're closing that gate behind you that it really is the end of a chapter. Now, remember, a lot of us went through over this past weekend, we had a lot of power and we're able to step into this new energy and this new strength that we have and to keep moving forward with our goals. And when we're ready to move on, walk away, this means for some of you, it might be time to walk away from that living situation or that old habit that's not serving you anymore and you know that it's no good for you. Maybe it's time to just say, I'm done with that, I'm ending this habit or relationship, especially if you know, this can be with friendship too, that it's an unhealthy relationship and you're not getting out of it. Today's a day to have a firm boundary and say, no more. I'm done with that. I am strong and I'm not putting up with this nonsense anymore. What else? There was something about moving on I wanted to tell you. Oh yes, that, you're really finished. You're end with that chapter. You're ready to end it and you're ready to keep moving forward. And we get this confirmation card right behind this. So we're letting go and moving on, right? And then we get this first light card and it said beginning a new cycle. So it is a confirmation that right now is the right time to keep moving forward. Face your fears. You've been afraid to do this for a long time, but Spirit says there's nothing but success waiting for you. So it really is about ending that one chapter. And when we start a new chapter in our life, whatever this could be, for some of you stopping smoking or drinking more water or giving up dairy or whatever it's calling to you, it doesn't matter. It's your goal. And you have to remember when you do that, when you make that change and you step into that unknown, life becomes a whole new thing. I remember when I quit smoking years and years ago, cigarettes, and I love smoking. I was very good at it. If anybody asks me what my addiction problem is, I'll always say nicotine. I loved nicotine and I was an excellent smoker. I could smoke in the morning, I'd smoke at night, smoke. I was so good. And when I finally stopped, what I noticed was that I had to create all new routines and all new patterns in my life because I associated my daily life with a cigarette, with everything. Like when I woke up, I'd have a cigarette and a cup of coffee. I mean, the healthiest of diets, but I loved it because you get all that jacked up energy. And now I do it with meditation and water and tea. Very different, same effect, still gets me really beautifully excited about the day, but much better on my body and my nervous system. So, but ending smoking, it was changing a pattern, something I was really used to, and I had to change all my patterns. So it seemed very new. I had to drive different ways because I used to smoke and drive. I had to have a different way. I had to start eating breakfast and delay having coffee. I had to make all these changes and it was completely unknown and felt unfamiliar, but it worked. It's really sticking with that. So it's shifting things up, making it work for you, noticing. And some of you have already stopped your bad habit or whatever. And it's important for you to celebrate how far you've come and notice how far you come. I say that all the time. But when we're beginning a new cycle, you know, go all in. Really give it your all. Do your best. Don't be harsh on yourself. Just do your best. So I went to my Divine Action card deck and I got the Be Present. Wow. Now being present, this means that you really notice how you're feeling. So if you're changing a habit or if you're walking away from a pattern that you've behaved in, especially in you know, not the best functioning relationships, it's really important to stay present and to notice what's going on there. Like really notice how you're feeling at that time and then take care of it. Take care of that. Oh, I'm sad because this has changed. Yeah, there may be some grief, but there's going to be so much more stuff around the corner. You got to close that gate and move forward. Oh, and then when I asked for just a little bit more clarity, I got the Listen to Spirit card. Now, if you're having a hard time listening to spirit or finding your spiritual center, simply sit down, dial that anxiety or that fear or whatever is coming up, dial it down. Just imagine it as a giant radio station. Dial it down, sit quietly, I mean truly quietly, no electronics, no sound, and just breathe. Breathe into your belly and feel the peace and calm that's all around you because it's here. It's here now. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And you have done such a great job coming up to this point today. Remember to take very good care of yourself because when our needs are met, when we take the best care of ourselves, then we can just be that little ball of light that helps spread joy around the world and remind others that everything's going to be okay. Don't worry, people. We got enough peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for everybody. Just relax. We're going to get through this. All right, my dear. I love you, and I'll see you next time.